Hi everyone, and welcome to this week's Member Moment. We're here at Dog Wizard here in Moore with Brad and Sherry. How are you guys doing today?
We're doing great.
Good, thank you.
Thank
Wonderful.
you for...
We're going to dive right in because really I want to know why you guys chose to do this in Moore, Oklahoma.
Well, we had bought a home in Tuttle back in 2016, and we fell in love with the area and we bought it to flip. And we ended up selling it a few months later. Her dad got sick and we loved it out here. And we went back to Arizona while her dad was back there, and went to Kentucky and visited a little bit. And we wanted to open a dog training franchise because our friends and partners have boarding kennels up in Kentucky as well as Dog Wizard franchises. And we said, okay, where do we want to land? And we both said, we love Moore, Arizona, or Moore, Oklahoma. And that's what brought us back. We love the people here. I'm a southern boy, she's a southern girl. I was born in the panhandle of Texas, she was in Kansas. And we had an opportunity to come back to the South, and we love it here. And really, we love the people here. We love the friendly and the community that everyone exhibits. So we thought this would be a great place to do business and plant our new business here.
Yeah, well, I'm not going to argue with you on any of that because I think we're pretty awesome ourselves.
Yes.
So, Dog Wizard. Why Dog Wizard?
You want me to answer that?
Yeah, defer that.
Well, I love Dog Wizard because it's a simple training system. So we have all levels of training. We do classes and private lessons, and we do board and trains. We do everything from puppies and potty training up to some reactivity and things like that. But their system is very easy to teach our human customers. And it's easy for them to teach their dogs or for us to teach their dogs and then teach them. It's a really great system. And then we found the support with Dog Wizard. So any graduates of our programs have lifetime support through Dog Wizard. So for the dog's lifetime, they're eligible at any location in the country to do follow-up lessons.
Well, that's really interesting.
So that was a very attractive feature for me. We just happened to luck onto this great location where we have other dog businesses and we have the best neighbors. It's just been an awesome experience.
That's wonderful. Okay, so with the pandemic, we have a lot of people who adopted dogs. And so really you're basically saying that it doesn't matter how old that dog is, they're still trainable.
We had a dog in that was 11 years old a couple of weeks ago. She's a little German Shepherd, and her owners thought she was being reactive, and actually she was displaying pretty proper behavior for an old stately lady. So yeah, any age of dogs, depending on what problems that they're exhibiting. So we do a free hour evaluation with people. Some people, we can help them resolve that during that evaluation, or we'll recommend which training program we think is appropriate, and then we work through that here, either with them or on a board and train, and then we do follow-ups with them.
Well, speaking of dogs with unusual experiences, we have cute little Logan, and I have to keep my voice at a normal level so that I do not excite him. But do you want to show us a little bit and tell us a little bit and show us what you've been able to do with Logan?
Logan's an 11-year-old Australian Shepherd, and he has very high anxiety. So we got him at 5. He was an unadoptable 5-year-old. And so we've had to put a lot of structure into his life to keep him kind of on an even keel. Hence, you can't talk in that high-pitched voice. So he can do any of our training skills here that we use him all the time in lessons. We use him for demonstrations and for people that are struggling a little bit. He's right now on place, which is my favorite command. It's a mindset for dogs to help teach them how to self-soothe and how to calm down. So dogs that have high anxiety like him, or there's tons of kids in the house, dogs that bolt out the door, that they're reactive to people, this is the best tool we've ever found. So he can reliably stay on this little cot. He can do anything he wants on it, but he can't get off until he's released. And so we can answer the door, we can have an interview, and we have a dog that's relatively calm. And if you saw this dog when he's not calm, when there's a 5-year-old in here, a little girl with a high-pitched voice, you could really tell that difference. So he's been a wonderful addition for us, but he's a great example of what good dog training can do. So he's very food motivated, and he knows I have cookies.
Well, and I'm going to spell the B-A-L-L word because I'm sure that would get him excited.
Yeah, he loves that. Exactly.
Well, so tell our customers and your fellow chamber members what's the best way that they can find you and reach out about potentially utilizing your services.
Well, we're readily available online, so we have both a great Facebook website, and that's where I put most of our pictures and things, but we're easy to find on Google. And you can just type in the Dog Wizard of Oklahoma City and we will pop right up. Brad and I are pretty easy to get to. We do have a front office staff and they send calls to us and help us schedule things. We're pretty easy to reach.
Wonderful. Well, and you can also find them on the Moore Chamber directory
Please.
at moorechamber.com.
Thank you.
Brad and Sherry, I really appreciate you guys taking the time. And guys, I'm sorry, it's time to play ball with the dog. So we'll get back to you on the next one and we'll see you at the next member moment.
All right. Thank you so
Thank you.
much.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.